Who all did I say could manufacture money for a whole day? And they had to give me 10% or they lose everything. Now, I didn't tell them they lose everything, but they're probably going to check this video and they're going to know. But I told them they could produce money for a whole day. So just mass produce and manufacture money for an entire day. And then I told them after that entire day, I just asked for 10% of the overall amount. If they don't give me the 10%, they don't realize this is like that Egyptian tomb movie. The Egyptian tomb is always full of gold, but as soon as you get greedy, you lose everything, right? It's one of those kind of tests. And it's because religion would not tell the truth about me because they wanted all the fame and all the money. And then companies wouldn't tell the truth about me. They wanted all the attention, all the worship, all the fame, all the money. Everybody wanted to pretend to be a Christian organization or what, to just milk all the worship, all the attention, all the money. So you have to pass the test that I dish out or you just can't make it. And that's the way it goes. So yeah, will they do it? I don't know. Well, you know, if they're smart, they'll say, I don't need to manufacture money all day. You know what? I'll just go back to manufacturing money when I deserve to. And I'll just go back to, you know, let me manufacture money if I ever deserve, when I ever deserve or something. That would be the smart, wise thing if they're not going to be able to give me 10%. So this is the scary thing. The United States and Dubai have kept me raped, murdered, and in poverty. And they bragged about it to all countries. Now, every country has a choice to give me 10%, worship me, and find out what their future is when they do it. Or lose everything and have no options. You know, that's a really big choice to make when you know the United States and Dubai killed me more than once, kept me in poverty, and like that's a big decision for them to decide any which way. Sadly, it's the only decision they get. So they have 7 days to do it. But do you see how when it comes to money and like greed and like, you know, it seems like the answer is so easy, but it's not. And I know that, but I don't care. I'm a God and I'm God now. And you're going to play by my rules and bow down to my throne and my kingdom and my statues and everything else, or lose everything. And there is nothing else. I'm God. You know, there just is nothing else. Everyone who did something against me is just on the hate list. Everyone who always loved and worshiped me have a chance to get up and do what I direct and tell them, or lose everything. There's nothing else. There was never going to be anything else. I'm a God. The rest is an illusion because I seem like whatever I seem like. I seem like I'm nothing, so you think you can say whatever. But I'm God, and I will always be God, and those choices will never change. And you will always get what you deserve. But, you know, this is the hardship of it. These decisions are difficult. I don't know if they make it, but I don't care. I'm God now, and I don't have to care. But how many countries? There's quite a few countries. So if you want to think or say my queen, my queen, my queen, somebody can go through all the countries. But it's Japan, China, Cuba, Kenya. Apparently Kenya is asking the gods how to mass produce money to be able to give me my 10% because they're not used to mass producing money constantly. But I don't know. I think Mexico, Mexico. I think there was, there was others. It's whoever loved and worshiped me enough all along. There's others. You could think or say my queen, my queen, my queen to find out all the other ones. And then I'm going to give every company. So every company is going to have a certain amount of time to give me any offering, love, and worship. But it all comes through a financial offering. Why? Because that's what no one would do. No one on this earth would make me famous, well known as a dead god. So now they will give me a money offering that I dictate or lose everything. Because money is why they would murder me. Money is why they have kept me down. Money, and they wanted all the fame, they wanted all the worship, they wanted all the attention. Their greed made me into nothing so they could have everything. Well, now this is the only way out. They will give me financially whatever I say, or they won't make it out. And it's kind of sad because you want gods to just wait. And when people give money out of generosity, they see how God wants to be generous. But when people kill me and inflict poverty, they will just give money to survive and get out. And then they can decide what they choose or not choose to give me in offerings for the right to be spoiled or have nice things, after giving me what I say for the right to live. And that's what happens when you kill and abuse and inflict poverty on a dead God. And don't think the whole world did not laugh or be happy or join in, knowing that 2 countries would do this much against one God. Well, this is how funny it is. I give no happy, easy generosity, and I give no happy, easy leniency. They will give me what I say, or they will not make it. After they give me what I say, they could be generous, and they wouldn't like it after they have to do what they have to do. But I don't care. Now it's just my rules, or you just don't get anywhere. And see, that's kind of sad, isn't it? Don't you want to approach Jesus and be like, I like that you tell me stories, Jesus, and I like that you are loving, Jesus, and I like that I can give you a lot of money or a little money, and then I just know that my heart and soul, my love for you, Jesus, matters. But Jesus didn't want to be that loving or generous or anything else after crucifixion. But after crucifixion, he just left the earth and it wasn't relevant. See, I've been killed since I was in a fake embryo. So the devil killed and raped me in an embryo, and the world made deals with the devil to choose it. And then I've been killed and more all along, and stuck in poverty more all along. Well, I'm a dead God. When I fight back, it's probably pretty mean. And yeah, it's pretty mean. So I don't care if they want to worship God. I don't care if they give a shit about God. They want to survive. They want to get out, and they love selfish things. Then they will do what they're told.